You're listening to Don't Miss This on Paris Underground Radio. For more great content, including bonus videos of events in and around Paris, please join us on Patreon. Hello, and welcome to Don't Miss This, your weekly roundup of the best of what's happening in Paris this week. I'm your host, Jennifer Garrity, the creator and founder of the Paris Underground Radio podcast network, featuring podcasts on a wide range of topics that come out 6 days a week and are made for people just like you. If you haven't yet, please sign up for our newsletter. It comes out every Sunday and includes a little program of what's to come each week, so you always know what's happening on the Paris Underground Radio podcasts. You can sign up on parisundergroundradio.com. Let's make your week as sunny as the weather, with music festivals ranging from jazz to classic to pop to everything in between, and film festivals ranging from classy to titillating. There are no excuses to stay indoors. Discover intimate, historic spaces that have never before been open to the public. Declare yourself rive droite or rive gauche. Find out what happens when Star Wars turns sexy, and so much more. This week's edition of Don't Miss This covers the week of Sunday, June 25th through Saturday, July 1st, 2023. Love her or loathe her, there is no doubt that Catherine Deneuve is a French icon. And now through October 1st, the Galerie de l'Instant is paying homage to this actress, widely regarded as one of the greatest French artists of the second half of the 20th century, in a new photography exhibit. Through this photo retrospective, you can relive some of Catherine's greatest moments, from black and white photos to color, from film to photo shoots, from her film debut alongside Sister Françoise, to our current goings-on. You'll also find photos with some of the stars that helped shape her life and her career. People like Yves Saint Laurent, David Bowie, Serge Gainsbourg, François Truffaut, Jacques Demy, Roman Polanski, Jean-Paul Belmondo, and Gérard Depardieu. Catherine Deneuve will be at the Galerie de l'Instant from now through October 1st and is free to attend. For more information, please visit lagaleriedelinstant.com. That's LAGALERIEDELINSTANT.com. One of my favorite things to do in Paris each summer is to explore the open-air cinemas. If you're at all like me, this week will bring you at least 2 reasons to celebrate. For the first, we head to the idyllic courtyard of the Hotel Plaza Athénée, where the Plaza Ciné Club pairs movies with tailor-made menus by Michelin-starred chef Jean Imbert. Let me regale you with the food and film pairings. Back to the Future with an immersive menu with American vintage influences. Dr. No and Jamaican recipes. Le Dîner du Coin with a typical Parisian menu. Interstellar with an immersive menu. And Le Grand Restaurant with the great classics of French cuisine. The Plaza Ciné Club will be at the Hotel Plaza Athénée from Monday, June 26th through Sunday, June 30th. It includes a glass of champagne and costs €270. Reservations are required. For more information and to make those reservations, please visit 7rooms.com. Of course, if jazz is more your thing, you'll also find 2 reasons to celebrate this week. The first of which is the return of the La Défense Jazz Festival. This large, free, open-air jazz festival will take place on the Esplanade de la Défense and feature a series of exceptional concerts by musicians like American bassist Marcus Miller, Brooklyn rapper Joey Badass, Armenian jazz pianist and composer Tigran Hamasyan, and Choco Canal, who won last year's National Jazz Competition. These concerts will take place every lunchtime beginning at noon, weekday evenings at 6 p.m., and on weekends at 8:15 p.m. for 1 week. La Défense Jazz Festival will take place on the Parvis de la Défense from Monday, June 26th through Sunday, July 2nd, and is free to attend. For more information, including a full lineup, please visit ladefensejazzfestival.o-2-sen.fr. That's LADEFENSE jazzfestival.HAUTS de-secine.fr. Let's quickly turn further afield for an exceptional event happening over at the Château de Versailles. This year marks the Château's 400th anniversary, and in honor of this historic milestone, Marie Antoinette's private apartments will be exceptionally open to the public. Very few people on Earth can claim to have set foot in these private rooms. More than a place of residence, these rooms represented a refuge for the sovereign, where she could receive her friends and live her private life without prying eyes. And now, after 10 years of restoration, you can explore Marie Antoinette's bedrooms, boudoir, library, and billiard room in all their glory. The private apartments of Marie Antoinette in the Château de Versailles will open on Tuesday, June 27th. For more information, please visit chateauversailles.fr. That's CHATEAUVERSAILLES.fr. While the Château de Versailles is celebrating its 400th anniversary, the Cabaret Sauvage is celebrating its 26th. In honor of this illustrious occasion, Parc de la Villette's Cabaret Sauvage is hosting a month-long world music festival. For this second edition, you'll find musicians and performers like Chico Trujillo, Nawa Diffusion, Trio, Salif Keita, Pongo, Bonga, and Johnny Osborne, among others. Le Festival d'été will be at Le Cabaret Sauvage from Tuesday, June 27th through July 29th, and tickets range from 15 to 28 euros. For more information, please visit cabaretsauvage.com. That's cabaret, SAUVAGE.com. All right, friends, let's get weird. This next event doesn't take place until October, but I know that this is the event that some of you nerds have been waiting your whole lives for. So I'm telling you about it now so you can get your tickets. I'm talking about a new burlesque parody combining, wait for it, Star Wars and stripping. That's right, I'm talking about The Empire Strips Back. After stops in Sydney, New York, and LA, The Empire Strips Back will make its way to Paris's Théâtre du Gymnase Marais. For 2 hours, you can witness the blending of sci-fi, comedy, and seduction. You'll find Tuscan raiders who twerk, Twi'leks with long tentacles, droids bearing it all, Princess Leia, Han Solo, and a dangerously sexy Boba Fett, performing to music ranging from Guns N' Roses to Nicki Minaj. Tickets for The Empire Strips Back at the Théâtre du Gymnase Marais go on sale on Tuesday, June 27th at 11 a.m., and tickets begin at 25 euros. For more information, please visit fever.com. Before we go any further, let me quickly remind you that this year's summer sales begin this Wednesday, June 28th, and will last for 4 weeks. According to research by LSA, 50% of all buyers intend to shop week 1. So, start your strategizing now. Les soldes d'été will take place all over Paris from Wednesday, June 28th through Tuesday, July 25th. Bonne chance! Once you've gotten your shopping fill, head over to the Centre Pompidou for Over the Rainbow, an unprecedented exhibit featuring artists who have contributed to the fight for the recognition of LGBTQIA+ rights over the 20th and 21st centuries. Over the Rainbow explores a broad panorama of genres and works, subcultures and movements, including film, interwar erotic photography, theater of inversions, literature, poetry, militant productions, and queer zines, highlighting the work that painters, photographers, designers, singers, actors, and writers have created in the quest for equality. Here you'll find more than 500 pieces showcasing the, quote, beauty, the victories, but also the suffering and violence that have affected the LGBTQIA+ communities, end quote. Over the Rainbow will be at the Centre Pompidou from Wednesday, June 28th through November 13th, and full-price tickets are 16 euros. For more information, please visit centrepompidou.fr. That's CENTREPOMPIDOU.fr. Earlier, I promised you 2 film festivals. I may not, however, have mentioned how, niche the second one is. This week marks the start of the 8th edition of le Festival du Film de Fesses, or the Buttocks Film Festival. Here you'll find a, quote, subtle programming of ultra-aesthetic naughty films, end quote, featuring erotic films made on shoestring budgets for people who think that, quote, sex is not necessarily transgressive, but can be beautiful, smart, and funny, end quote. The festival will open with a very special screening of Eyes Wide Shut by Stanley Kubrick, which will be produced in Odorama. During the festival, you'll also find previews, tributes, talks, and a short film competition. Le Festival du Film de Fesses will be in 4 Parisian cinemas, including the Grande Action, the Archipelago, the Reflet Medici, and the Majestic Bastille, from Wednesday, June 28th through Sunday, July 2nd, and more information can be found at le-fff.fr. I also promised you 2 jazz festivals, and this second offering will be more traditional, I promise, although I am going to mention it in conjunction with yet another festival. I'm talking about the Paris Jazz Festival and the Festival Classique au Vert, both of which will spend their summers in the Parc Floral. As you can likely imagine, the Paris Jazz Festival features young emerging jazz musicians and innovative artistic projects, and this year's lineup is particularly international, with jazz aficionados arriving from all over the world. The Festival Classique au Vert, however, features classical music from chamber to orchestral, instrumental to vocal. Each festival will host 12 daytime concerts and 1 nighttime concert, all set in the midst of the stunning Parc Floral, dotted with sculptures and home to more than 3,000 plants. Both the Paris Jazz Festival and the Festival Classique au Vert will take place in the Parc Floral from Wednesday, June 28th through September 6th. All of the daytime concerts are free, although you do need to pay the park's entrance fee of €2.50, and the 2 nighttime concerts require a paid ticket. For more information, including the full lineup, please visit festivalduparcfloral.paris. That's festivals, DUPARCFLORAL.Paris. If you'd prefer your music festival a little more contemporary, head over to Hôtel de Ville for this year's Fnac Live Paris. Over the course of 3 evenings, you can enjoy nearly 30 concerts completely free of charge. Some of this year's headliners include Hot Chip, Polo and Pan, Beck, Benjamin Biolay, Franz Ferdinand, Célisou, and Agar Agar. These musicians and more will perform in all genres, from rock to rap, to jazz to electro. There's something for everyone. The Fnac Live Festival will take place in the forecourt of Hôtel de Ville from Wednesday, June 28th through Friday, June 30th, and is free to attend. For more information, including the full program, please visit leclaireur.fnac.com. That's leclaireur.fnac.com. Is Paris the most romantic city in the world? Host Lily Heisey answers this very question in her podcast, Romancing in Paris, which takes you through the city, arrondissement by arrondissement, by exploring the most romantic and hidden spots Paris has to offer. Listen now to Romancing in Paris on ParisUndergroundRadio.com or wherever you listen to podcasts. Don't miss this. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors. And now, back to Don't Miss This. Do you have one more music festival in you? Beginning the very next day, you can head to the Philharmonie de Paris for the Days Off Festival. This pop music festival aims to, quote, take the pulse of current music and see that it is doing wonderfully as a field of personal expression, political emancipation, all-out hybridizations, and interdisciplinary encounters, end quote. This year, big names mix with the lesser known, and artists from all over the world will perform. Some of the artists you could be lucky enough to hear include a pop collaboration between Panda Bear, the leader of the Animal Collective, and Sonic Boom, formerly of Spaceman 3. Electronic producer Chloe and Ben Charmy, the Icelandic post-rock of Sigur Rós, flanked by the London Contemporary Orchestra, Belgian soul rapper Louis and the Yazooka, American folk singer Kevin Morby, electronic producer Thylacine with the Ile-de-France National Orchestra, and Interpol. The Days Off Festival will be at the Philharmonie de Paris from Thursday, June 29th to July 7th, and ticket prices range according to the concert. For more information, including a full lineup and ticketing, please visit daysoff.fr. Let's take a moment to appreciate our fair city. Perhaps you'll agree that some of Paris's best features are her Quai de la Seine, and a new photography exhibit at the Roger Violet Gallery will work to make even the most skeptical among you into believers. In the Paris rive droite, rive gauche exhibit, you can see the evolution of the Seine's banks from 1860 through 1960, with 86 photographs recounting a century of Parisian history. Over the years, the banks have carried, quote, itinerant wigmakers, animal shearers, cowherds, quilters, coachmen and their horses, waiters, families in their Sunday best, poor kids who roamed the capital, and the bourgeois who came out of the Samaritan baths. But the Seine and its banks are also universes apart, spaces romanticized, embellished, put in the spotlight. In 1900, the quays hosted an ephemeral installation, a fantasy world created for the Universal Exhibition, end quote. Paris rive droite, rive gauche will be at the Galerie Roger Violet from Thursday, June 29th through September 30th and is free to attend. For more information, please visit galerie-roger-violet.fr. That's GALERI-Roger-VIOLLET.fr. One thing I've never discussed on this podcast is Disney, because, let's face it, Disney does not need publicity from me. But I'm going to break that unwritten rule thanks to a new immersive exhibit at the Sacre Coeur. This immersive, multi-sensory adventure will cover 1,000 square meters in honor of Disney's 100th anniversary, and is called Expérience Disney 100. L'amitié, c'est merveilleux, or Disney Experience 100. Friendship is wonderful. So, what can you expect? They say you'll enter a dream world, where each immersive space will celebrate friendships of emblematic Disney characters throughout history. For example, in the Mysterious Garden, you'll meet Alice of Wonderland fame in a misty and mysterious labyrinth, along with the White Rabbit and the Cheshire Cat. In the Ohana Bay space, Lilo and Stitch await a surf session among the sounds and scents of a Hawaiian beach. In the Orchestral Oasis, you can sing Hakuna Matata while tasting earthworms, a la The Lion King. And last, in the Universe of Wonders, you could enter the illuminated world of the Wonderverse, a live, interactive experience with Mickey and friends. L'Expérience Disney 100, L'amitié c'est merveilleux will be at the Sacre Coeur from Friday, June 30th through Sunday, July 9th, and tickets are €21. For more information, please visit 104.fr. Last, but in no way least, we head back to the Quai de la Seine for Pernambouquin, a festival celebrating the booksellers along the banks of the Seine. Organized by Camille Goudot and Elena Carrera, this festival aims to support the candidacy of booksellers to be included in the list of UNESCO World Heritage Sites. On the program, you'll find authors signing their books on the Quai de Hôtel de Ville, alongside booksellers who will offer literary events and workshops for young and old. You can also take a guided tour of the banks of the Seine, partake in an incredible treasure hunt, and enjoy concerts and other exciting literary activities. Pernambouquin will take place on the Quai de l'Hôtel de Ville on Saturday, July 1st and Sunday, July 2nd, and is free to attend. For more information, please visit pernambouquin.com. That's PANAMEBOUQUINE.com. Well, that's it for this week's roundup of Don't Miss This. I hope this week treats you well. If you like this podcast, please don't forget to rate and review it wherever you listen to podcasts. It's the fastest and easiest way to show your support, and if you really want to be supportive, Patreon is a great way to help. Patreon supporters get bonus videos with insider views of some of the best exhibits happening in Paris right now, weekly episodes during season breaks, and access to a fabulous book club. Find all that information on patreon.com/Paris Underground Radio. I'm your host, Jennifer Garrity. You can find me on all socials at Jennyphoria. That's JENNYPHORIA. Thank you so much for listening, and happy exploring! Don't Miss This is produced by Jennifer Garrity for Paris Underground Radio. For more on this show and shows like it, please go to parisundergroundradio.com.